Hey guys, it's Joe, and this is Pocket with Joe. Starting off a couple minutes earlier today to get you guys all of this information. Now, I'm going to talk NHL. You guys know it. I'm so excited for the game on the board tonight. But before we jump into that one, let's look at what happened yesterday. Oh, if we didn't have to talk about yesterday, definitely be a good thing. I think I cried myself to sleep. Felt like I cried myself to sleep with the Calgary Flames losing to the Edmonton Oilers in a game in which we completely fell apart in that first period, able to rally back in the third period, tie that game up 3 apiece, but Edmonton got that fourth goal, got the empty netter. That was done. Edmonton coming out and winning that game 5-3. Now, thankfully, split that game. We lost on the money line for the Calgary Flames, but did get the over 6.5 in that one. The first period over was something that we looked at as well, but the juice was too high in that game for that first period over. Edmonton just dominating in that first period, getting 3 goals. Now, they didn't get their last 2 goals to the very end of that third period. So if Calgary could have come out stronger from the start, we would have seen a different game. Jacob Markstrom gave up a terrible goal. He dropped back in net, passed the puck off, and it was like he was passing right to the Edmonton Oilers there. Wasn't our night. Can Calgary rally back tomorrow night? I don't know, you guys. I thought last night was one of those situations, do or die for the Calgary Flames. I'm still holding hope. I'm holding out hope with their backs against the net, their backs against the walls against the net, whichever way we take that. That they can rally at home to get this win over Edmonton. We've seen it happen. The New York Rangers were able to get it done facing elimination night after night to rally back and take a series. Can Calgary do it? Not if they played like last night. Not if they don't find a way to get the puck flying here on Mike Smith. They're just not getting those shots on goal that we would have expected, especially against the Edmonton Oilers defense that really has stepped up. But the other game of the night was a great one. We saw the New York Rangers get that money line win. We paid minus 108 on the money line for them over the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, New York went up fast in this one, 2-1 or 2-0 in that first period. So it did kill our first period under 1.5. But New York just looked dominant in this game. Carolina was able to get 1 goal in the third period. But what we're seeing out of New York, just limiting Carolina's ability to get those shots on goal, is absolutely phenomenal. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of the New York Rangers. Really didn't expect them to play the Carolina Hurricanes this hard. They've been a very pleasant surprise in the playoffs here for me. So tonight's game, you guys, we've only got one on the board with the St. Louis Blues coming into Colorado to take on the Colorado Avalanche. Now, the Avs are minus 250 at the moment on the money line, plus 210 for the St. Louis Blues with a total of 6.5. This game is going to be absolutely incredible. Now, we saw a real shift in this series when Binghamton went out for the St. Louis Blues. Before that, we saw the Avs win in OT 3-2 in game 1. We saw the Blues take game 2 4-1. We then saw Binghamton go out early in game 3. The Avs dominating with him out. Husso sent out cold in that one. So I can't blame Husso there. The Avs got 5 goals. Were able to open up offensively, which is something they weren't able to do against Binghamton because he was standing on his head. Game 3, the Avs won that 5-2, but there was some empty netters there as the St. Louis Blues pulled Husso trying to get back in that game. And then in the last game, we saw the Avs win at 6-3. Now, I'm looking for another high-scoring game. We were able to get the St. Louis Blues team total over 2.5 in the last one, and I love it here again. And I'm just shocked that the books haven't made this higher juice. Over 2.5 is minus 112 in this game. We're seeing a St. Louis Blues team that's backs will be up against a wall. They're going to be fighting with everything they have. We're going to see them get these goals here. In their last 10 games, they've averaged 3.3 goals per game. The Colorado Avalanche averaging that 4.1 goals per game in their last 10 and giving up 2.6. Blues giving up 2.7. We got a total here of 6.5. And in a game where this is do or die for the St. Louis Blues in an elimination game, can't take these under. I know Colorado's defensively is going to step up. But I look at what Kemper has done in goal for them. St. Louis Blues have been able to get the goals on him as well. We saw 4 in that second game, and we saw 3 in the last. I'm confident in the St. Louis Blues to come out that strong offensively and for them to make their share of the goals in this, giving us over 6.5. I really do think this is a 4-3 game either way. Am I going to sprinkle on the St. Louis Blues? You guys know I love that plus money. For me, it's worth it giving it a sprinkle here because we did see them win that one game in Colorado. They have played strong here, and I think they have the opportunity to pull off another upset. Now, looking at some player props in this one, Ryan O'Reilly, he has been cash for us. We can take his points over 0.5 at -135 today, and I love it. It's hit in 4 of his last 5 games. We also look at his points on the season. He's got 58 points on the season with 21 goals and 37 assists. I do look at him getting the ice time needed tonight to be able to get us over that 0.5 points. And at -135, I think it is great value. Now, on the other side of the puck, Nathan McKinnon has been playing absolutely phenomenal. He's got 32 goals and 56 assists on the season. Leading the playoffs here, they have Cale Makar just coming in so phenomenal. You can look at his points over as well. I think it's another great way to take this. Prop betting this game is definitely a strong way because we're going to see the goals in this. So we're going to see the points. Tarasenko for the St. Louis Blues. You could also look at him. Such a strong player here. 34 goals on the season and 48 assists. So you guys, let's do a quick recap of this game, the best bets, and then I'll let you get to your day. Thank you for joining me again for a Puck It with Joe. So between the St. Louis Blues and the Colorado Avalanche, you guys, I love the over 6.5. Think with this style of game, we definitely have to take this over 4-3 style here. So the St. Louis Blues team total over that 2.5. I do like Ryan O'Reilly points over 0.5, Cale Makar points over as well. And I think you could probably look at Tarasenko and Nathan McKinnon for their points over as well in this high scoring game tonight. You guys, all the best in all of your bets. Thank you for joining me here for Puck It with Joe. We're going to have a baseball show starting as the NHL is winding down here. So look for that. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of the shows coming out on the Joe Madden Sports podcast platform. You guys have a great day. Keep smiling and you know the drill. Let's make some freaking money. See you guys later.